let's see who's next up. We got week 6 coming up. Cleveland. Who did they have? They had Bernie Kosar as their quarterback. I don't think they were very good in the 80s. I could be very wrong about that. Actually, I take that back. They went to the AFC Championship game one of these years, and they played Denver, and they call it the comeback. It was when, yikes. It was one of the first times John Elway had a big comeback in a game. Denver ended up going to the Super Bowl. Cleveland, not so much. So last week we played the Giants. Their head coach, Bill Parcells, had a defensive coordinator named Bill Belichick. Belichick ended up leaving the Giants to go be the head coach of the Browns, where he did not fare so well. He ended up making the playoffs with the Browns. And he ended up, I don't know if he benched or if he cut Bernie Kosar, who was the Browns quarterback. He did not do a lot of things that the fans enjoyed, but the Browns were terrible after Belichick left. They went something like 25 years between playoff wins. And for everybody that's a football fan at this point, Belichick, head coach of the Patriots, has won a boatload of games with them. Ooh, kick that guy right in the face mask. The Browns, I think they also had a running back. Was it Ernest Biner? We'll find out momentarily. All right, we're going to protect run 1 for the bulk of this game. That running back's last name is Mack, so I was not correct. Newsome, is that Ozzie Newsome, the tight end? He was Bernie Kosar is the quarterback. Oh shoot, I left my guy wide open. So Ozzie Newsome, besides having a really good playing career, went to be a head of player personnel or something in the front office, and he ended up building the Baltimore Ravens, and with Ray Lewis and all those guys, and they had a phenomenal team for tons and tons and tons of years. So the Browns, at one time, I forget which year it was, might have been 98, maybe 97, something like that. They left Cleveland and became the Baltimore Ravens. And then the Browns didn't, like Cleveland didn't have a football team for a few years, and then they came back in 2001, I believe it was. They drafted Tim Couch, #1 overall, and ruined his career. They went through like something ridiculous, like 15 quarterbacks over 10 years or so. They just had no luck. So then this year, they trade away Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield is who they drafted a few years ago, and when he came to the team, things ended up, getting turned around for Cleveland. They were actually winning games, and they made the playoffs. They almost went to the Super Bowl a couple years ago. They had a bad year this past year, and so they trade him away, and they get they get the guy from Houston. What the heck's his name? Anyway, he's got like 26 lawsuits against him or something like that. He may not even be able to play this year. He might never play again. And it's the most Cleveland thing they could have done. Oh, I intercepted that.
Ready, down. Put.
Oh my gosh!
Ready, down. Put.
If it wasn't Ernest Biner, it might have been Keith Byers that was the running back that I was thinking of from earlier.
Ready, down. Ready, down.
Yeah.
Ready, down.
The defense finally decided to show up. 4th and 11. Yeah, it's fine. We're having pretty good luck.
Ready, down.
That might get in the end zone. Nope. Good kick.
Ready, down. Put. Ready, down. Put.
These guys are actually able to move the ball pretty well.
Ready, down. Put.
Still not going to win this game, though.
Ready, down. Put.
Interception right here. Told you. All right, 32 seconds. That's plenty of time to go down and score a touchdown.
Ready, down.
Defense is doing pretty good.
Ready, down. Put.
You've seen more passing in the last 2 games than in the entire season combined.
Ready, down.
Oh no! That's also the first time I've sworn this entire time, so kudos to me for keeping it clean.
Ready, down. Put. Ready, down.
I can't believe I did that. He baited me into it the same way that I usually do to the other team.
Ready, down. Put. Ready, down.
This is actually turning out to be a pretty darn close game, all things considered. Okay, now I gotta kick it off. Son of a gun. They scored a touchdown. They're right back in this.
Ready, down. Put. Ready, down. Put.
I went too far. That's all right.
Ready, down. Put.
Big interception. There you go. Oh, come on.
Ready, down. Put.
There it is.
Ready, down.
Yeah.
Ready, down.
Oh.
Ready, down. Put.
All right. Under a minute and a third. Okay.
Ready, down. Put.
Well, was going to do a pass, but
Ready,
I got
down,
sacked. Okay.
down,
Definitely going the wrong direction. Damn! I'm on the 40. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to cancel that. And I'm going to try and throw a deep pass. Well, that was flippin' stupid. Crap.
ready, down,
You know, last week I said there's about one tough game left on the schedule. I didn't think this was going to be it.
ready, down,
But I did also say any given Sunday. So, you know, I technically wasn't wrong.
ready, down,
Oh, he's canceling it.
ready,
Oh, man. Here we go. That was close. I was so busy watching the wide receivers. I did not watch Bernie Kosar almost just run for a first down. Oh, get out of here.
ready, down, ready, down, ready, down,
I'm so glad that this game doesn't have fatigue. There's a lot of video games that, well, at least at this point, have introduced that. So as you're, you know, wearing somebody down like I do with my two running backs here, as the game progresses, they get less and less effective.
ready, down,
It's actually a really good game for iOS called Retro Bowl, which is essentially what I'm playing right now just for iPhone, that has introduced fatigue. So if you keep using that player over and over, they just get slower and slower as the game goes on. And players can get upgraded so that you can increase their stamina or their speed or, you know, what have you. So I would check that game out.
ready, down,
Alrighty. Fourth quarter, here we go. Jeez, I'm only averaging one score a quarter. That's not very good.
ready, down,
Even last game against the... Ooh. After the amazing New York Giants, I still scored 40 points.
ready, down,
Alright, 3rd and 11. Here we go.
ready, down,
Can't even see the first down marker. Usually a team's given up by this point, but... Nice toss. Look like Phil Simms there.
ready, down,
See ya! Yep, did not think that was going to happen on that one. Cool. All right, so I get 28 points. Half of what I would have liked to get to, but you know what? You can't destroy them all. I wonder what the highest score in Tecmo history is. Oh my gosh. I haven't given up a kick return touchdown yet. Get him, get him, get him. He's going to dive too soon. No! No! Make him kneel. I have literally never heard of that human being in my life. He actually went by Gerald. The Browns kicker, that might be Matt Barr. It's definitely Barr. Matt Barr played for the Patriots for a couple of years. There's also a Chris Barr.
Ready, down.
Playing old games like this is kind of cool. It's kind of like when you watch an old TV show and you'll see an extra or a non-main character that's making an appearance, and you recognize them because they later on became super famous. So there's some players here that I totally forgot about, and obviously some that I've never heard of. Oh, you know what I just realized? The kicker for the Raiders is also Barr. I think the kicker for the Raiders is Chris Barr. That's got to be Matt Barr on the Browns.
Ready, down. Put.
I can't believe I gave up a kick return for a touchdown. That's so stupid.
Ready, down. Put.
And that is all she wrote. I'd say the fourth quarter was my best quarter, but I gave up a touchdown. So that's 2 touchdowns in 2 weeks. That's pretty good defense right there. So we'll see whoever we play next week.
This game was way more difficult than I thought it was going to be. I threw multiple interceptions. I gave up a kick return for a touchdown. I didn't realize that the Browns were this good. The year before this season, the Browns went to the AFC Championship game where they played the Denver Broncos. That game has been dubbed The Drive because John Elway led a 98-yard touchdown drive at the end of the game to tie it up, and then the Broncos would go on to win in overtime. The Browns lost. So the following year, the year we're playing now, 1987, the Browns went to the AFC Championship again, where again they faced the Denver Broncos. Not The Drive. This game was dubbed The Fumble. The Browns were down huge, and towards the end of the game, they were going in for the game-tying touchdown. Their running back, Ernest Biner, ended up fumbling on the 2-yard line, giving the ball up to Denver, where they were then able to recover and run out the clock and win the game again. Such is the luck for the Cleveland Browns. Well, there's nothing left for me to say except I hope you enjoyed the stream today. If you did, hit like and subscribe. If you didn't, you know what to do. We'll see you next week when I play whoever's next up on the docket as I work my way through Tecmo football.